Morning, everyone. So, I have quite a bit to do. I think I'll record 2 videos for this. I think this first one we'll just do. I think there's another 10,000. I'll keep that. This first one we'll do the Antlion overlord, and then the next one we'll finish up all the other stuff I want to do. Yeah, first things to see is I did get the experience obelisk over here. We've got 151 levels. I don't think I need this whole setup. It wasn't working originally, and I was trying to figure out which pipe to use, so I was using an intermediary tank. I can probably just plug this fluid supplier straight into the obelisk and get the XP that way. That's fine. I've moved most of my tools across here. These are all things that don't require any power, except for the furnace, but the furnace isn't hooked up yet. Because I've just been putting stuff into the redstone furnaces downstairs. The coke oven and the blast furnace aren't hooked up at all. As you can see, I've managed to clean out all these storage drawers here. The last one I have is this one, which, okay, interestingly enough, that's still going down. I wonder if it's actually empty. It's one thing about this place is that quartz just instantly gets destroyed, so if you're not real quick, you end up taking out big chunks of the walls and floors. Right, we'll leave that then. I've got 1,000 Minutia on the system, but last night as I was going to bed I was thinking I could probably just pipe the rest of that Minutia into the system and fill out the storage drawer that I had that in, rather than just destroying all of that. There was 70,000 in there. I certainly don't have enough storage for 70,000. I don't have need for that 70,000, but you know, having an extra 10,000 or whatever wouldn't hurt. Yeah, so I've set up the smeltery again finally. Just 2 faucets on this one, because this will only be done manually. Because all ingot production is done from sieving in furnaces and stuff now. I've set up all the rest of the Tinker's stuff right next to it. Got my casts there, and I think there's just a little bit of Pocophenium in there. So the main reason I set up the smeltery is that I can do my refined glowstone bolts. So my old bolts were 12 damage. These bolts are 30 damage. So yeah, that brings my total for this bow now to 135 hearts, which should mean for the bosses that we'll be fighting, we should be able to one-shot the wither and stuff like that. So yeah, what we'll be doing. And we now have 3 mushrooms. Well, we'll get into that later. So yeah, let's go get the antlion. Actually, let's one other thing was I managed to find a couple of king slimes, so I've got a king slime sword and a king slime pickaxe. Still need to do something with this. Now, I am very, very annoyed. So, I've actually managed to figure out how to get the map to show properly, and the main thing was to tell it to ignore shadows, because what it's doing, because Erebus is completely covered, it's going, okay, this is all dark and covered, so we won't show anything. So is our portal, there's our mushroom biome, there's where the broodmother was. So the mushroom biome has the crushrooms, and then way over here is the Antlion overlord. So if we point to there, that's 2 kilometers away. That's the only one I've found. And the bucket is Beetlejuice, so that's if we get infected with botfly, we can cure ourselves. So yeah, I've put the render distance way down. Hopefully that means that it'll help with the loading, because it's not trying to load too much stuff at once, but it's still horrible in here. You have to figure out how to get there. I have a feeling we should go around this way. So when we get to the Antlion pyramid, you'll see four different coloured blocks on top. Each of those blocks requires a golem idol in it to activate. So we have to go through the mazes in the pyramids, find the four golems, kill them for their idols, and then we can use those to activate the pyramid. Then there's a couple of puzzles we do that will give us access to the Antlion. And then we can finally fight it. So yeah, the distance we're going, it took me about 8 hours to find this. So here it is. So we've got these four capstones, and we need to fight each of the golem things. Now map again, geez. I assume this map might be a bit cheaty, but should get us to our points. So because let's see that. So that's how they try and stop you from cheating. Yeah. So this looks like the map does. Oh, look at that bucket of beetle juice. Okay, that's a hole. That means we need some coal. What? Ghost sand. Lifeblood, jade boots, jade shovel. Alright, now that we're in here, we shouldn't need much of that. Market spawners. SEO. Jade. Should be able to. Just want to keep my inventory organized. Jesus, path leads all the way around. Alright, I think I'll use the crossbow. there. Ghost blocks, what's that? That's the XP boost. Lost digging. Right, this must be. Let's get a little bit. Ah. Oh no. But I killed him. No. Now. There we go, I got the mud scarab. So that's that one done. Giving me the blue smoothie. I'll put the donuts in. go away. That's what I didn't want to do. Right. What's getting me? Freaking hell. Okay, here's a poison one. We've got the Jade Scarab. Now, this is where I want to make sure that we're not killing him around lava and then his drops drop into the lava. gold. Right, last one's in that other corner there. So should be able to get a decent way around. Or not. I thought I could. Ah, took it wrong. This one. Jeez. Oh, because there's a spawner right there. There's another one. Loading and chilling, yep. Still on the right track. So I probably wouldn't mind all these bugs and stuff so much if they could actually do anything to me. But the only thing they do is reduce the durability of my armor. So if I stood there for like a whole day, eventually my armor would break. And then they could actually hurt me. Let's get this one. And that's how easy that is if I use the bow. Right. Let's clean up inventory. Let's shove this, we don't need that. So how easy is it going to be? Right, we should be able to get to the middle just from here. This goes a lot quicker if I'm in the ground, so but I don't know, I like to be up in the air. There we go, that's probably where I started. So, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a puzzle. And they make it super obvious for you though, by putting a chest with exactly what you need in the middle. But this is kind of like the introductory. So, actually, I think need that, and need that. I've seen this done before, that's why. But it's not that hard. Maybe eyeballs. Yeah, just let me open the freaking bag. Did that put a potion on me? No? So this should take me here. Done. There you go, screw you guys, I'm going home. So you get a soul crystal, which from what I remember, we need that to create the philosopher's stone, which is used in the Erebus stuff. So that's nice to have. And the Antlion eggs so that we can spawn them again if we want. I believe that's it. Now we can go. Let's Yeah, we got this. So hold right mouse button. There we go. Oh, I see everything. There we go. Boom. So I don't know how much that works on things, like if we can do the Gaia and stuff. Oh, there we go. We got a couple of potions. And let's put that in my egg. What I want to do was this. Is that no? So the main reason we did this why did that just have the Antlion health thing? So I got 12 lives. Is for this, the mining multi-tool. So we'll get to that in a future video, but this has opened up another dimension that we can go to now. So let me just check how long we've been going. 44 minutes. I might leave this video here, and then the next video will be the Gaia Guardian, the Wither, and opening all the loot boxes. I think I've got close to 40 loot boxes now to open. So that should be fun. Hopefully we've got a bit of things. And I'll go through the quest book as well to show you what 40 quests I've finished to actually get those loot boxes. So yeah, I might will end it here, and we'll see you in the next one, which we'll be recording in about 5 minutes once I get back to the base. Alright, see ya.